Yo, we're live. What's up, everybody? Seven Flow. You already know. Uh, just had a long day. I was just at happy hour, so I'm a little tipsy right now, but it's all good. Um, so I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna start doing weekly live reactions to One Piece. Um, and I was thinking Tower of God too, but I don't know right now. I don't really want to be like a anime manga channel like that, but at the same shit. All right. At the same time, like I don't. I want to cover the stuff that I'm interested in, and One Piece has been with me for probably half my life. I've been reading One Piece since I was like 14, 13 or 14, and I'm 25 now. So I think it's only right that I do weekly reviews of the manga, cover it. And yeah, so I'm gonna just get right into it. All right. All right, so chapter 920, I Love Odin. And the cover is Sanji and Zoro fighting in their dreams. And are they both asleep? And I guess they were fighting while they were asleep, but oh, and Sanji won and he got the girl, and Zoro won and his, and Chopper's right there. Hey. Zoro and Chopper, high key, best friendship in the Straw Hats. High key. All right, here we go. Wano Country, Kuri, the ruins of Odin Castle. This place was called Odin Castle. Kinemon recalls the past. That is what the people of Kuri called the castle that once stood here. But actually, its real name was Kuri Castle. Odin was beloved by the residents of Kuri, and therefore the castle was called as such. So that was Momo's father. That's right, says Momo. Our master, Lord Odin, was quite the wild card. Despite being the son of Wano, despite being the son of Wano Country's shogun, Lord Kozuki Sukiyaki, he got into violent fights one after the other and was eventually exiled from the flower capital. However, at the time, there was a place in the Wano country that was considered a lawless area. So Lord Odin was kind of reckless, kind of like Luffy, it sounds like, or maybe Zoro. And so he was exiled from the flower capital. Got it. All right. Criminals and their Ronin, exiled from their village, wandered about there and formed groups to rob and kill. Each day, blood was spilled. It was such a heinous place that even the shogun decided to ignore its problems. That was Kuri. Okay. The young Lord Odin went to that Kuri of all places and started a huge fight with a man known as Ashura Doji. Okay. Who was that's gonna tie into Zoro at some point, don't you think? Ashura Doji? I don't know. All right. He started a huge fight with a man known as Ashura Doji, who was considered the most dangerous man out of all the evildoers in the land. In the end, Lord Odin defeated him. Shortly afterwards, he rounded up the ruffians in this land and raised them from their pitiful bad deeds. He forced them to learn how to be workers, as it was necessary for the construction of this town and the castle. He built a paradise farm for the sake of everyone and created a free and lively village where the sounds of laughter would not stop. After some time, Shogun Sukiyaki heard of his deeds. It was then that he was bestowed the title of Daimyo of Kuri at the young age of 20. It was a monumental achievement for Lord Odin. Okay. So Odin did some good shit. Became the daimyo of Kuri, which I'm guessing is like the lord of, of the town. He created rivers and wharfs. He connected villages and people together. Lord Odin had a habit of saying this one thing: "It's too cramped here." So now we transition to Zoro. Geez, those guys. Where in the world did they wander off to? That is that the beast that he rode there? He got lost. I'm amazed that they could get lost even while I was riding on that Komanu. Okay, that's what it's called. Oh, it's a wharf. Maybe I should catch a ride. Zora's about to get in some trouble. Wano country, Kurdi, on a certain beach. For Lord Odin, the Wano country was a little bit too cramped. How nostalgic. Now I remember this. This is that beach. We drifted to this land, and we were referred to as a talking cat and a talking dog. Everybody here feared us. All of them except for Lord Odin. You all should be ashamed. Being afraid of those who look different only highlights your ignorance. He was indeed our Savior, and was indeed a true hero. And more than anything, he was indeed our Lord and Master. Okay, so Inurashi is on Wano. I mean, I guess we assume that because Kinemon and them are there, but still. Okay. Well, yeah, we knew he was already on Wano. So, all right. Whitebeard was charmed, and Roger was captivated by that samurai of the Wano country. Wait, how do I read this panel? Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Hold up. I gotta go back because I'm confused how I read this panel. What a story. How cruel of what happened to Odin? Our beloved our beloved Lord Odin was taken to the flower capital and executed as a criminal. What'd you say? Don't joke with me. That's dirty, Orochi. All of this happened to the courageous Lord Odin over 20 years ago, but in our eyes, it was only a few months ago. The brave warrior Kozuki Odin's final moments. When I close my eyes, I can envision it just as if it happened yesterday. What an extraordinary man, says Brooke. That's a weird shift. I'm confused on that panel, but whatever. It's pretty impressive that you guys were able to escape safely from such a crappy situation. Yes, but at that point, no one was on our side anymore. In desperation, we escaped with all of our strength and left the execution site to head to Odin Castle. On our way there, Nekomamushi and Inuarashi started to argue it out. They were caught by Orochi's subordinates, and we believed their lives to be forfeit. But at that point, it did not matter who died. We absolutely needed to get to Odin Castle. Orochi, who orchestrated the downfall of the Kozuki clan, would surely target Lord Momonosuke's life next. However, Kaido anticipated our plan, and the castle was set ablaze before we could reach it. Kaido? Okay. That nigga Kaido smart. Hello. Rings TV official channel. How can I help you? Okay. Lord Momonosuke and his younger sister, Lady Hiyori, were stuck inside of the castle. Lord Momonosuke, Lady Hiyori, along with their mother, Lady Kozuki Toki. Lady Toki. Now, this may sound hard to believe, but there have always been rumors that Lady Toki was born sometime in the distant past. It's impossible for people to travel to the past. However, traveling to the future is very possible. I've been traveling further and further into the future using this mysterious time ability. Okay, so now we know that they travel to the future by using some kind of time devil fruit. That's confirmed. But why did she say it's impossible for people to travel to the past? Why is that impossible? I guess that's not really important, but whatever. And finally, I have arrived here at the terminus of my journey, Lord Odin. Therefore, this is where I shall remain. Could we stop it? How can I help you, Rings TV official channel? How can I help you? If traveling into the future is truly possible, then we will definitely fulfill Lord Odin's wishes. We will definitely take down Orochi and Kaido and open up this country's borders. I'm leaving Momonosuke in your care. Huh? Is this a dream? Where are we? Where's the castle? What about the fire? And what about Lady Toki? What about Lady Hiyori? Where is my mother? Tell me, Kinemon, whatever you say, however you say the name. Worn out graves. So the tales of Lady Toki's powers were all true. We've landed in the Wano country 20 years after that incident. We were truly in an unknown world. We traveled around the Wano country in order to better understand its current state. There were factories lined up row by row, countless smoke streams rising into the air, undrinkable water, and rations controlled by those in power. The daimyo and village gone, in the vast wasteland, the name Kozuki name was scorned. We realized that this was no longer the Wano country we once knew. We thought we would be unable to find people to fight alongside us, but we were wrong. You are Lord Kozuki Momonosuke, is that correct? I am Jibuemon of the Kibi, a former retainer of the Shogun. 20 years. I've been waiting here for 20 years. I believe Lady Toki's words and waited here for this day. Okay, so he's a retainer of the old Shogun. So he gotta be strong. The former retainer of the Shogun, you gotta be strong. Hmm. So how does Kaido fit into this? Like, so 20 years ago, Kaido burned the castle. What was he doing? Like, what were his goals 20 years ago? Just out of curiosity, why was he working with the Shogun? My mother, Lady Toki's last words indicated that the Kozuki family would rise again in 20 years. I had my doubts, and as to give proof to such words, I searched for the remains of the 9 red scabbards. I was unable to find them. Even if there was a 1 in a million chance, we had hoped that you would appear 20 years from that day. If you are willing to lead the fight against Orochi, then we will stand by your side and fight when the time comes. No matter where we are or what we are doing, we all have tattoos of the mark of the moon on our ankles and shall wait for your command. Unbelievable. Even though 20 years have passed, we still have allies we can count on. We must gather together in secret. Nobody can know what we are planning. We shall do our utmost. We entrusted Kiku with gathering intel on the enemies, and us four, as you already know, set out to recruit allies. Okay. Leaving the country is also a crime. As we were leaving, they spotted us and began to pursue us. Because none of us had any navigational skills on our way to Zo, we immediately shipwrecked and lost our vessel. Excuse me. There we parted with Raizo. Let us meet on Zo. Barely escaping with our lives, we ended up drifting to Dressrosa. There we were chased by Doflamingo, who was working with Kaido. In the process of trying to catch up to Lord Momonosuke, who had accidentally boarded a mysterious ship, we parted with Kanjuro there. Do not worry about me. Save yourselves. And when we arrived at Punk Hazard, Caesar, another one of Kaido's pawns, was there. I was dismantled by Law Dono. Wait. Okay, I was dismantled by Law Dono, who is now our ally. It was truly a desperate situation. And that is where I met all of you. Dang, Law Wash Kinemon? Okay. Who is it? Hey, this thing can talk. Oh, is it not to your liking? I love it. Oh, I guess they're just reminiscing. Thinking back on it, we went through crisis after crisis, but it was absolutely a blessing to meet all of you. Even though Orochi's troops know our names, we are saved by the fact that they do not truly believe of our presence. They think that we are ghosts. Thanks to that, we haven't been put on any wanted posters and have been able to re enter the country without anyone suspecting a thing. Even I didn't realize it, and I'm one of your allies. Sorry, that was my fault. Hey, stop flirting. Sanji, shut the fuck up. Such a simp. The most important part of this plan is to not be exposed. And Luffy's like, okay, got it. No, you don't. Stop. You don't got it, Luffy. Our current forces are the Straw Hat crew, led by Luffy Dono, the Heart Pirates, led by Law Dono, and two groups from the Mink tribe, the Musketeers led by Inuarashi, and the Guardians led by Nekomamushi, as well as the samurai we have recruited with the will to rebel. Ideally, our forces would need to be 5,000 strong. However, waging a war is not our intention. I was about to say, this sounds like set up for a war. Our goal is to gather information in complete secrecy and take the commander's head. The plan will commence in 2 weeks' time on the night of the festival. We will commence the raid on Onigashima, where Kaido resides. Huh? They're planning on taking Kaido's head? We're on break next week. But okay, they're planning on taking Kaido's head. So to me, okay, to me, as soon as like they started talking about like a plan, and like we're trying to do this in secrecy, and like it went to Luffy, and Luffy's like, got you, and they're basically going where a Yonko resides. That immediately made me think of you know Capone's plan with Luffy trying to take out Big Mom, and how nothing went according to plan. Like they thought they had these poison gas missiles to take out Big Mom, but they ended up not working. It's like, so I like, well, I like the finalization of this chapter, because it seems like it's like the same part with Capone's plan, but we got there a lot faster now that we're in Wano. And now, you know, now we're gonna go and see Kaido in action. That's hype. That's very hype. Um, I like the chapter. I would give it I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Um, you know, so obviously, or at least I don't think it's gonna go according to plan. They're gonna try and get Kaido's head, but it's not gonna end up working out. And I don't think it's gonna work out because there's also this huge war that Kaido wants, and it's supposed to be this huge war in One Piece, and I feel like Kaido has to be a part of that war. So they're gonna I don't think they're gonna take Kaido's head. If anything, they're gonna end up aggravating it or something, or I mean aggravating him. And you know, we'll have to see if I think Kaido will survive, and then they'll reconvene, and who knows, Big Mom might even show up when they try and do this, or who knows. But basically, I don't think they're gonna end up taking Kaido's head with this plan. Um, they'll gain something out of it, but I don't think Kaido's gonna be dead. Um, so yeah, that was a dope chapter. Apparently, there's a fruit. There's a devil fruit. She doesn't know how she got it, and she's from ancient times too. Like she said, she's been traveling. She continuously travels to the future. Like she's not even from Kinemon's time. She's before that, and that's interesting. Where it can only travel to the future. Like, what are the stipulations on that? Like, can you use that in battle? Interesting. Um, it's a good setup chapter. We got a lot of good information. Um, I definitely gotta read it again just to make sure I understand everything that's going on. Um, this is gonna be hype. So they're gonna show up. It's gonna be Straw Hat Pirates, the Heart Pirates, Inuarashi, Nekomamushi, Kinemon, some other samurai versus Kaido. Oh no, and um, we can't forget Hawkins is there, and probably Apu is gonna be there. Jack, the other calamities. Oh God, yo, it's gonna be. Oh God, Wano's shaping up to be. Mm, okay. Um, but yeah, that was my live reaction. Um, and that's all I got to say for now. So that's it. That's it. If you like the video, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.